So our Madeline Gillespie is live at the Buffalo Pumpkin Farm and Market this morning. So Madeline, go ahead, talk to us about everything that's going on there.
Fly almost got me there. Good morning, guys, and happy fall. There is so much to do here at the Buffalo Pumpkin Farm and Market. It is in its 26th season, and joining me now is the manager of the farm, Angie. Angie, can you tell me a little bit about the history here? 26 years, that's a long time.
It is a good long time. We've changed and grown a lot in 26 years. It started as a tiny little hobby, and now it's a pretty full-fledged, big, almost like a carnival kind of festival atmosphere, yeah. It's also just a tiny fraction of the history of the farm, which has been here for 150 years. So we have a lot of the farm history as well, going back even farther, some of the older buildings and just the whole atmosphere of an actual functioning working farm.
Can you tell me a little bit about the original owner here? He's getting up there, you know?
Yeah, so a lot of people who've been here might remember meeting Pumpkin Bob. He's actually turned 80 this year.
Wow.
But he's still going strong, and he still drives the hay rack a lot of the times, and he's always out around greeting everybody and just making sure everything's running smoothly. He is amazing. He doesn't have kids. He just loves having a place that families can come and be together on a farm to see, be outside, enjoy the animals, do something together in a relaxed and festive atmosphere. And it just brings him so much joy to provide that for people.
That's incredible. Now, one of the fun things we have here where we're standing is the market. Can you tell us about some of these amazing goods here? They're handmade, right?
Yeah, so we have a lot of the decorations for fall that people are getting really into doing fall decorations outside. So like corn stalks, the Indian corn, straw bales. We have all the different kinds of little squash and pumpkins. And then we also have just like a lot of the decorations that people like to put in their homes, and a lot of this is handmade by people that live locally here. So like the little sweater pumpkins that are just so adorable. And then we even have some handmade toys. This is made by a local man who's just passionate about tractors, and he knows tractors so well. He makes every detail. So he can actually do custom work for people who have a certain model that their family use, that farmers get really attached to their specific tractors. So we have a lot of those like little special touch things that people are really looking for. We have beautiful wreaths that people might want to put in their home. So we just have a lot of like really special handcrafted kind of down home rustic atmosphere. The market is really just a lovely place people might want to just come and experience being you know, in a place that's comfortable and just relax. It's almost like a farmer's market, but even more farm atmosphere.
This tractor is incredible. I mean, the amount of detail. There's a little seat inside,
and this is actually
and a combine. Excuse me.
I want to correct us that you know, get our terminology right. And I as we're looking at it, you can see there's a lot of, this is all made by hand from pieces of wood.
Yep. Incredible.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things that is a huge draw here is the food. There's something new on the menu this year.
Sure.
Tell me about that.
Yeah. So we have our old standbys. If people have been here in the past, there are hot dogs and hamburgers that we marinate and grill. And there are people that have come back year after year just for the hot dogs. But this year we are also adding brisket, smoked brisket. So if anybody's in the mood for slow smoked brisket, we're going to have that this weekend and throughout the rest of the season. So definitely encourage everybody to come out for that. We also have caramel apples, apple cider, pumpkin bars, just the whole variety of yummy stuff that you might imagine at the pumpkin patch.
And one of my personal favorites we were talking about earlier, kettle corn. I'm kind of bummed the machine's not up and running right now. I'm not going to lie. I was really hoping for some of that today.
Yeah.
I'll have to come back this weekend.
Yeah, we actually have a whole setup outside. It's a giant, almost like a cauldron with a big copper hopper where the corn goes into. It's pretty exciting.
You're making me hungry. And there are a lot of snacks here. Obviously, the caramel apples look delicious. Now, you also have some petting zoo feed over here. So how exactly does that work? What's the admission fee? Is there an admission fee to get in?
So the system that we use here is kind of like when you go to the fair or something like that, where you come and buy tickets, and then you take the tickets out to the different activities. So the petting zoo will have a certain number of tickets, and the hay rack ride, the kids train, the Strock Hassle, the Perry Maze, all the different activities, you just take your tickets there so that you don't have to carry cash to each specific activity. And for the petting zoo, we really love that you can actually get up close and interact with the animals. You can feed them. We have baby goats, we have baby cows, we have chickens, we have chicks. So there's just a lot of fun sitting with the animals. And it happens a lot that kids come never having seen a chicken, never having seen a duck or a goat, and they go in and they might be a little scared to start out with, but once they get comfortable, I often hear, no, I don't want to go, I want to stay with the chickens. And of course, we can't forget to mention pony rides. We have pony rides every weekend, and there is no weight limit. If you are an adult who just wants to get on a horse, we have horses that are big enough for adults to ride as well.
All right, well, sounds like we will be saddling up a horse later, possibly. And we will definitely be taking a look at that petting zoo you mentioned. Got to see those animals. And the baby chicks, I need to see them.
There's just nothing like a baby chick.
Nothing like it. And I'll be just like those kids saying, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I want to stay here. Now, the farm here is open Tuesday through Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And again, there is no admission fee.